All right, who doesn't love more air conditioning? We have a little mini air conditioner right here, and we're going to see what it can do and see how it can help you guys out. So stick around, check it out. All right, guys, I get a lot of emails about products that they want us to try out on the channel and everything. And a lot of them I just, pass by. But when I saw this thing come across, I'm like, this is something that probably you guys might want to check out and I want to check out. We said, okay, we'll give it a review, give it a whirl and see how it does. But what we have here is EnjoyCool sent us this little mini air conditioner. We'll go over some specs and stuff and how to set it up and what you can use it for, what you can't use it for. This is definitely not going to replace like a rooftop unit. That's obvious. It's way too small. But it could certainly help in a lot of situations, and we're going to go over those. But first, let's just get through the specs and all that garbage and what does it come with and what do you get. So this is an EnjoyCool 3280 BTU portable air conditioner, and it plugs into like your 110 outlet. And they also have a battery pack for it, which we'll talk about in a little bit. It only weighs about 15 pounds, which isn't much. And what you get with it is, of course, the power cord that plugs it in. And then you get this sweet little directional flow for the front in case you want to, direct it a certain way. And then it also has, like, if you want to use it indoors, you have to have a way, just like any other, like, floor mounted or indoor air conditioner, you have to have a way to vent the hot air off the, it comes with a little vent with 2 ports, so it'll suck cool air in and blow hot air out the other end, so you're not blowing hot air inside your RV. That, of course, the condensers create water condensation and it has to go somewhere. So it has a little water port that you can just, hose that you stick on. If you're outside, you can probably just let it drip on the ground, which is fine. But if you're inside, you'll need to stick this on, either have the hose going outside or into like a little bucket or something, which will, like I said, we'll go over. But that, and it also comes with this handy dandy little remote in case you don't feel like walking over and pushing a button. We'll get this thing set up. We have the power cord, and it has a little notch in here, so you can't screw it up. You can only put it in one direction, and then it just has a little locking ring that screws in that holds it on tight. And then, of course, you just plug the other end to a power outlet. And supposedly this thing doesn't draw a lot of power, which will definitely help all you guys out there on 30 amp. All right, here we go. Just hit the power button, strong, which just blows the, makes the fan blow stronger. And I'm just gonna leave it on cool for now, or you could just do it on fan. All right, guys, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna check to see exactly how much power this thing is drawing. This is a 50 amp RV, it has 2 hot legs in, and so I have everything on hot leg 2 turned off. So there's no power going through that. I have our reading out here on our Turbo GX, so we can find out exactly how much power is going through there. So just turn it down, and you can see with the fan kicked on, now we're drawing about 115 watts. This is just regular cool. I set it to 65, and we're going to see if this thing will ramp up some. It's saying it's like supposed to max draw about 240 watts, which isn't much. It's like a 40-inch LCD TV that's probably drawing a little over 100 watts. So right now it's pulling a little bit more wattage than your like TV would. And we're up to 130 watts. Here, let me just see what it does when I crank up to strong. It's going 142, 146. You can definitely feel it blowing harder now. 150 watts, 172. It's starting to crank up. That's probably the max reading, is when you have it on the strong. And it hasn't even got to 200 watts yet. And it's staying there about 184. It's still early in the day, it's not super hot out, so it probably gets up a little higher if it's a little hotter. But that's not bad. Less than 200 watts air conditioner. That's ridiculous. But on the thing it says it can get up to 240 watts, but it's staying under 200. It's staying under 190. So that's pretty darn good. All right, man. Well, We know it uses very little power, and I'm gonna explain to you why that'll be a good thing for you guys. There's like two real big reasons I think that you could use this in your RV. Let's say you have a 30 amp RV, and so you only usually have one air conditioner with that. And if you add another, like, you know, those big tall portable air conditioners in there, you have to have outlet that can handle it. And like, let's say you got your AC and the second AC running, if you turn on like your microwave or something, it's probably going to trip the 30 amp breaker. You're very kind of limited about how much power you can use. So, and with this thing using such little power, it would definitely help, I think, and just cutting the edge off. Like if you're a little bit warmer weather, and because like I see some like 30 amp RVs out here, those things are barely keeping up in the summer. If you had something like this, I think it would definitely help just take the edge off, especially like if your AC's at one end of the RV and you wanted to put this near your bedroom. If you could just hook that up there and have cold air blowing directly on you. It would definitely help too if you have like a 50 amp fifth wheel RV, something like this, which I see a lot of like snowbirds that come down here and they only have one air conditioner on there. And usually the AC is either midway back or all the way towards the back. So if you put this in the bedroom, you can set it on the floor or something like that, use this and vent it up towards, you know, the bed. I think it would definitely help take the edge off. So if you're one of those snowbirds or whatever, and you only have one air conditioner and you don't camp Florida where it gets really hot, and you just want something to take the edge off, I think this is definitely the way to go. Another great thing for this would be tent camping. So check this out. All right, so if you have a tent and you want to go camping, you just plop that thing in, zip it up, and now you got cool air. I know some people want to rough it when they're going camping, like especially if it's kind of warm. You want to sleep comfortably and enjoy your days. The whole thing about camping is you want to enjoy the outdoors. Maybe roughing it is a part of the thing and you like that, but more importantly, you want to enjoy the outdoors and enjoy a good night's sleep. That's your ticket, man. A friend of Kim's has already asked if he can borrow it going tent camping. So definitely would check this out if you're thinking about tent camping. So like if your site has power, you can power this. There's an outlet close by, but also they have a battery. So let's talk about that. There's not an outlet close by or something like that. They do sell a battery pack that will just clamp on the bottom of this thing. And that thing is, I think, 985 watt hours. If you just have it on cool and not strong, that'll give you about a little over 6 hours of use. And if you have it on strong, according to our calculations from the wattage we took with the Servo GX, that's about 5 hours of use. That's continual use. You know, it may vary, or if it's super hot and has to work harder, it may get up to that 240 watts. You may only get about 4 hours out of that battery. So that is a good option. You don't have any AC power around, or if you have like a power station like a Jackery or an EcoFlow or something like that, you can just plug this into it wherever you're at and use the power off of that. Well, I actually want to take this inside and show you how you would set that up to vent out a window. So we'll go do that real quick. And these, they just stick in here and you screw in 3 times. 1, 2, 3. All right, so this line sucks cool air in and that's hot air out just for the condenser, and it just recirculates through here. Our bedroom's down that way. So you could slap this on right here and you can have that heading right towards your bedroom. You know, we also have a window down there. We could set it up down there, but that's how you would set that up inside when we have the drain line here too. You could probably just get a jug. I just have that there for demonstration purposes. or you can run the line out if you want to outside. But let's go see what it would look like in the bedroom. So you don't have a rooftop AC in your bedroom? No problem. You just run the lines out your bedroom window there, and you got cold air blowing right through here. And you just want to take the edge off, especially if it's like late spring or early fall where it's still a little warm, or you just like that extra coldness without having to purchase one of these things. It'll definitely help cool it down a little bit. Doesn't take up that much room. The other day, invited my parents over and we had a little lunch out here, and we gave this a whirl and tried it out. We just had a little lunch outside. You know, it's summertime here in Central Florida and it is freaking hot. My mom said she didn't get overheated at all being out here. She said she didn't have any issues. She stayed cool the whole time, and it definitely helped. So thank you, EnjoyCool, for sending us out this little mini air conditioner to try out. I hope you guys got something out of it. I think it's pretty neat. Small, lightweight, little power air conditioner. What more can you ask for from something this size? Hopefully it'll help you guys out. If you're interested, we'll leave links in the description area below and in the pinned comments. We'll send all that stuff down there, especially the battery pack, in case you're interested in that. But hopefully you found this review useful. And if you enjoy trucks, travel, RV life, full-time living, towing, all that fancy mess, hit that subscribe button, notification bell, all that fancy jazz. Please give this video a big thumbs up. We greatly appreciate it, because we appreciate you guys. And thanks for coming along, and we'll see you guys next week.